Y'all ask me why I always throw down for trans people, why I always support trans people. Because listen up, guys. If trans people are targeted, then we all are. If the most victimized and the most marginalized and the most vulnerable part of society is targeted, then we all are. If you let trans people get targeted, you let trans people disappear, we disappear, okay? Because the reason that gay people have rights right now is because of trans people, specifically black trans people. The reason that black people have rights right now is because of black queer people. Queer people will always be the definite, will always be the first one to be targeted because nobody cares enough. The government travel thing, they just took away LGBTQIA and it's now LGB. They're erasing trans people. And once you erase trans people, everybody gets erased right after. You cannot let people just disappear. You have to fight against it. And that's why I care.
Do you care, dear viewer? Do you want anyone to disappear? You bigot. Anyways, this is Red Channels. Back at you with another video. Another compilation right here. Please consider going down into the description section of this video and subbing to me on Patreon in order to monetarily support this channel. I am so glad you are back, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. Enjoy the ride. We're going to see a couple clips. Going to hear some of my snide remarks interspersed in between. So let's lock in and get ready for the ride.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
I hate the police and I hate the military and I hate the church and I hate the government and white supremacy. I hate the police and I hate the military and I hate the church and I hate the government.
Get my reparations in my land. Once I get my land and my money from all of what my ancestors did for this country, then I'll be quiet. But until then, I feel like we should be able to talk about it. I still wouldn't be quiet on it. Get my reparations.
Electing this man is the worst thing that has ever happened on the face of this earth.
So I heard some of us are wearing red lipstick for the revolution. And I had just deleted Amazon and canceled my Prime account. And so I was so proud of myself. I went and looked for a list of Black-owned beauty brands. And so this is the brand I found. I'll flip it around. I can't figure out how to flip it in CapCut. It's called Fashion Fair. This is what it looks like inside. They're magnetic. I'm not a beauty influencer. I do not know how to even shoot this. I'm a talker. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. I'm also not one of those people who can talk while they put stuff on. There it is. I'm probably not going to be a makeup influencer anytime soon, but I feel pretty cute.
I'm not even kidding. This is how deep the media brainwashing goes. There are literally liberals who will look you straight in your eye and say that this is the worst thing to have happened ever. That Donald J. Trump was elected president not once, but twice. It's a crime against humanity, according to them. Worse than 1930s Germany, worse than Stalin, worse than Tamerlane stacking skulls in medieval Romania or wherever. Worse than Mao Zedong and his famine, his man-made famine. Any of the so-called most villainous, reprehensible figures you can recall from history. They say that America electing Donald J. Trump is worse, and they unironically believe it. This is how powerful the conditioning is. It's quite remarkable. It's quite remarkable to see them to see so many people lose their minds like this.
I hate Donald Trump. I hate him so much. I literally have never hated anybody more in my entire life. Like, I was like, oh, I really, really hate my aunt. Not as much as I hate Donald Trump. Not as much as I hate Donald Trump. What the oh, make America great again. For who? For who? For rich, white, old guys? Like, who? Who are you making America great again? Because it's not for me. It's not for my mom. Like, it's not for the minorities. It's not for the immigrants. Like, who are you making America great again for? It's not for the American people. Like, what are you doing? He literally wants to level out other countries and try to take over and put little resorts there. Do you think the Palestinians want that? No. Hell no. Do you think majority of Americans want that? Fuck no. We don't want our blood on that land. That is not that is not something we should be inserting ourselves in, but we've been doing it since the beginning. On the wrong side, for that matter. And then he wants to take over Greenland and turn it into red, white, and blue land. What in the actual fuck? Like, this has to be a simulation. This can't be real, right? He wants to take over Panama Canal, name it American Canal or whatever he wants to do. I don't know. The Gulf of America, what in the actual fuck is that? Nobody knows what that is because it's not on the Gulf of America. It's on the Gulf of Mexico. That's literally why it's called that. Next thing you know, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna take over Mexico and I'm gonna take over Canada. Oh wait, he already is saying that he's gonna annex Canada. The 51st state over my dead body, bro. I would rather have the Canadians come here and shoot me and kill me to make sure we never take their country than let us take their country. That is absolutely mind-blowing. I hate Donald Trump.
I don't like that we give our military guys 10% discounts and different things at different businesses. They're already living off the taxpayer dollar. What about us who are paying for those taxes for our whole life? We get no benefit for supporting our military and for paying for.
I don't know why anyone would ever argue this, to be honest. Even if you sincerely believe it, you just know it's not going to be received well. You're arguing against veterans? Like, come on. Where's the common sense here? These liberals are so whacked out. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Great. What do you have in mind?
I have some picture references. I've been wanting to cut it off for like 3 years.
It's a long time. What stopped you from cutting it off the last 3 years?
A lot. My hair holds a lot of dysphoria for me.
Okay.
And so I've been like really afraid to cut it all off. And I've also been afraid of like not finding a salon or a person that I could trust to do it. And then I stumbled across your videos and was like, this is the person who's going to do it. So I like the idea of like shorter on the sides, longer on the top.
I do have a couple questions. So the dysphoria piece, does it feel dysphoric because it's long or does it feel better because it's long?
A little bit of both. It kind of changes every day. There are some days where I really like having long hair. It really fits. And there are other days where I just cannot stand having to work with it.
Yeah.
This is actually the first time I've had it down, like down in a very, very long time. And I kind of did that just so you could see how it naturally falls. It has kind of like a natural middle part, but I always wear it like half up, half down for work and literally everywhere else.
With your head shape, I would suggest keeping a little bit more weight around here because your head starts to taper up. You have kind of a more oval face. Oval faces are the ideal head shape, so you can kind of get away with anything, which is really nice.
Okay.
I also have an oval face shape, and so like you want to push it off the hair if you want to like elongate it and open the face up.
Okay.
But you can look softer if you put it down, so I think the hairstyle that you picked out is really good. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you want it disconnected? Do you want it blended?
Kind of like how you have it.
Okay. Cutting off most of this, keeping more weight on the sides to balance out the face shape, textured on the sideburns and the back, finger length on the sides, leaning more mask.
Perfect.
Texture.
Yeah.
Okay. What pronouns do you go by?
They, she.
Amazing.
Oh my God. I love it.
Good. Isn't that dope?
It's amazing.
Good.
Thank you.
A lot of new followers, so I thought it was time for a reintroduction. My name is Dana. I'm 31 years old. I prefer to use they, them pronouns, and I have been working in the coffee industry for about 14 years now. I am married to my husband Eli, who is 33 and a super talented scenic carpenter. He's worked on some really cool projects, including the Millennium Falcon at Galaxy's Edge in Disney World, Orlando. Together, we are raising my 7-year-old daughter from a past marriage. We call her Tiny Human here. She is the light of our lives, but we don't show her face to protect her privacy. We also have Eloise, my 14-year-old dog, and Sterling, a cat that me and Eli adopted together about 4 years ago. But here's where it gets interesting. We're not your average couple. We're polyamorous. I'm Comet partners with Tone, who is pictured here, which means we don't get to see each other as often because of our schedules, but when we do, it's like no time has passed. This is my best friend. Their name is Andy, and essentially they're also a life partner to me, but I felt like including them in this because they're also a polyamorous content creator. I'm also seeing this beautiful girl named Kaylee. We've been having a lot of fun together for a couple of months now. And I'm also exploring a new connection with this girl named Morgan. So yeah, my life's a little unconventional, but it's filled with love, creativity, and so much joy. If you're new here, welcome to the chaos. We are glad to have you along for the ride. I do my best to educate on polyamory based on my own personal life experiences. I'm also here to break down the stigma of polyamory and debunk all of the myths. Like, polyamory is not cheating. Anyways, welcome. Happy to have you here. Hey there.
Welcome to the chaos. Are you ready to get educated, my guy? Oh, that was a certifiable train wreck. I don't even know what else to say. You know, I can't even believe that now we have, you saw that brother back there, we now have black people involved in cringe white liberal polyamory. Truly the West has fallen. There are no boundaries that cannot be broken.
My friends are my lovers. I don't practice a relationship model that sees romantic love as more than friendship love.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for me, I treat my friends like people would treat their romantic partners. We're going out on dates. We're taking vacations together. We're making life plans together. We're sharing resources. And what that's meant for me is that I never have to fear being alone. My friends are my lovers. I don't practice a relationship model that sees
This video is incredibly sad to me because it shows the void that a lot of modern people are experiencing in their personal lives. That this man can't tell the difference between friends and lovers. That line has become blurred for him. He doesn't know the difference. And this is, I think, the ultimate strategy, the ultimate plan of the left is to destroy tradition. They have to, to destroy tradition, they have to melt down all traditional barriers, bonds, relationships, lines in the sand. So we're all part of this big polyamorous polycule, as they call it. We're all just this amorphous mass of individuals, all associating equally with one another, with no regard for family, blood, neighborhood, community, proximity, nation, anything like that. They just want to turn us into this big mass of putty where everyone is equally related to anyone else. And they think that will create some sort of utopia. Sadly, they're that misguided. They think that will create some sort of utopia. But it definitely won't. It will leave people more lost, isolated, and confused than ever. And we are seeing the beginnings of this right here with this guy talking about these things.
Hey,
my heart.
Why do you get so emotional though? Stop. Let's just have a conversation.
We need to weed out a political affiliation.
Ma'am.
It's free speech.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we're talking. It's good. All good.
You want to give your thoughts? It's just a U.S. flag with the hunter stuff. It's a hunter's hat. It's no political. I promise.
It looks political.
It's not political. I promise. This is just a brand.
Why are you wearing it then? Because it's cold.
So it's Cabela's. You never heard of Cabela's?
Oh yes, I've heard of it.
Yeah. So like this.
I've also seen the flag used in ways that's very disrespectful.
Okay.
And my parents were both in World War II.
I can see that.
I think it's a symbol, and I think that you're trying to make a statement.
I promise you I'm not. I got this as a gift.
Oh, honey.
I promise you.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what's even on here.
Oh, you're so innocent.
Yeah, I mean it's got geese and elk. I mean this is what Oregon's about. It's kind of like an Oregonian thing. You don't like that?
You're so innocent.
Come
on, give me a break.
Hold on.
You act
like I have Trump's face on here or something. This is just a hunting thing.
You're so innocent, honey. Come on, give me a break. Pretend I'm your mama.
I know.
Pretend I'm your mama.
Okay, I will. My mom died last year, so I would love that.
I am so sorry. That's
you really
a
think
story
I'm?
too.
You really think this is like I'm trying to like be malice out here?
Tell
Like
me what you think of Elon Musk.
I have bad intentions with this hat.
No, tell me what you. I think Elon Musk has bad intentions.
We can't talk about Elon until we get over this because you're like thinking I'm out here trying to.
Elon Musk has bad intentions. Thank you. I totally agree. Have a great day.
You know what? Elon Musk should be president in 2028. What do you think about that?
I think that Elon Musk has no skills and no ability.
Well, he's the richest man in the world, so he's got some skills, right?
He cheats, he lies, he steals, and he bought a presidency. He has done nothing original other than to create things off of other people's ideas.
You think that Elon Musk is
Honey,
Tesla and
are
SpaceX?
clear
Hold on,
as
we don't
mud.
we don't
Oh,
we don't have to. Hey,
break my heart.
Why do you get?
I don't know about you guys, but I sure wish that was my insane left-wing grandmother. Man, it is so interesting to see how viscerally and emotionally these people overreact when they're confronted with someone who just disagrees with them on some basic stuff. They really can't tolerate other people living in their country. It's remarkable how thin-skinned and fragile they are. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Please give this video a like. Leave a comment. Maybe you liked it. Maybe you didn't like it. Leave a hate comment. That'll keep things interesting. Subscribe if you haven't already. And share this video to grow this channel. Consider going down into the description section and subbing to me on Patreon to monetarily support this channel. And Red Channels will catch you in the next one. Peace out. And of course, shout out to my patrons, William, General Jack Ripper, and Tara.